Good day, my plant foldies. This is Richie at Grow Folds, and today we'll be local nursery plant shopping at Pita's Planters out in Dallas, Texas. It is a cloudy late afternoon, but I wanted to go to Pita's Planters, my favorite plant shop in all of Dallas, Texas. As always, please make sure you are pressing that thumbs up or like button for this video. It definitely pushes this content out to more plant lovers like yourself. And if you're on Instagram, please give me a follow on Instagram. My Instagram name is @GrowFold. So you can see it is a cloudy late afternoon when I went to Pita's Planters. And the reason why I wanted to go to Pita's Planters is because I wanted to treat myself for my 43rd birthday today. So I just wanted to make sure that I went to one of my favorite plant nurseries out in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. But before we get into that, I did want to talk about Classy Rabbit Soil. I already know, and please, plant foldies, I hope you guys don't swipe away or stop watching the video, but I felt the need to talk about Classy Rabbit Soil because Classy Rabbit Soil is a local small business based out in McKinney, Texas. And you already know we love to support local and small businesses out in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. As you can see right here, I am utilizing Classy Rabbit Soil. It is an amazing, super chunky, fast draining, 100% naturally sourced ingredients for the soil substrate. So I am potting up a beautiful Aglaonema golden powder, which I actually bought from Pita's Planters. I'm using a terracotta planter from Walmart, but as you can see right here, I am using Classy Rabbit Soil. So here's the thing about Classy Rabbit Soil. It has ingredients such as rabbit manure and some rice hull, pumice, composted food waste, and other natural ingredients, which makes it easy for the plant to develop really strong roots. And that's really what you need in order to really push out new growth for your plants. I actually get a lot of plants from my overseas, and so using Classy Rabbit Soil as a soil substrate has really helped me acclimate my plants. It is a complete soil. That means you don't really have to add anything else to the soil. It is cost effective, and it's one of the soils that most people would not know about unless we talk about it. I ask everybody, have you pooped on your plants today? And if you haven't, you should definitely poop on your plants with Classy Rabbit Soil. You can see right here, I am watering this newly potted Aglaonema golden powder from Pita's Planters. Look at how fast draining this soil substrate is. I absolutely love it. And what I love about Classy Rabbit Soil, aside from it being a local small business based out in McKinney, Texas, is it is one of those soils that just gets the job done in terms of fast growth for your plants, fast draining soil, and it is, again, 100% naturally sourced ingredients. It is another soil that you can mix with other soils, but I would say if you're able to grab a Classy Rabbit Soil bag, definitely shop at classyrabbit.com. It is at a new lower price, so the price is actually lower, I believe, for this bag of soil. It is not a bad price at all. Definitely go ahead and go to classyrabbit.com. They do offer free shipping if you buy a minimum order. And as far as Classy Rabbit Soil, for those that are actually a fan of Classy Rabbit Soil, for the plant foldies, thank you so much for supporting a local and small business. And today's video is all about talking about a local and small business, and that is Pita's Planters. So I've been doing a lot of big box store plant shopping videos, and as much as I love going big box store plant shopping, one of my biggest joys is obviously filming content featuring my favorite plant shop in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and that is Pita's Planters. Pita's Planters is a Latina-based small business created by my friend Lupita and her partner David. They have been in business for a little while, and I am just excited to finally be back at Pita's Planters featuring a lot of her plants. So what I love about Pita's Planters is it really does embody the small business, local plant shop that we all look for whenever we are just trying to cheer for an amazing plant shop. So you can see right here, I am just panning over. So what I love about Pita's Planters is literally every single corner of her plant shop, you can find something as amazing as this Philodendron nuclear Congo, and you can see the plant pricing. It's not a bad price at all. So for me, if you're ever going to Dallas Fort Worth and you are a plant lover, you must make Pita's Planters as your top 3 destinations in the Dallas Fort Worth area, because you will find cost-effective plant pricing, rare and uncommon plant pricing, and then also just so many other plant products. So as today's video unfolds, you will see so many beautiful plants. You already know that Pita's Planters is the queen of all plant shops in the Dallas Fort Worth area in terms of Aglaonema. So for the plant foldies and for those that are new to the channel, I call my viewers and subscribers plant foldies. Welcome. My name is Richie, and I do daily 1-hour plant shopping videos, whether it is featuring a big box store. But today's video is special because not only is it a local small business, but it is my birthday celebration video. So I am just thankful that today I am 43 years old. So I have traveled around the sun 43 times, and I just couldn't feel any much more so thankful and blessed to be able to share my journey with plants and to also celebrate by showing you all of these beautiful plants at Pita's Planters. You already know that I'm going to be treating myself to some beautiful plants, specifically Aglaonema. So as I go around and show you beautiful plants from Pita's Planters, just know that Pita's Planters is located out in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. She specializes in so many different plants. If you haven't already, please make sure you are following Pita's Planters on Instagram. On Thursdays at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, Pita's Planters actually has a live selling event on Instagram where you can get some amazing plants like this philodendron, micans. And you know, as I flash over the plants, you will see that these plants are super cost effective, super lush, and super healthy. So let's go ahead and just walk around and let me just pick up some plants. As I reflect on my 43 years on this planet, I just will say that, you know, being 43 years old, it's not like I feel any older. I actually feel amazing. And, you know, as far as my birthday wish is honestly to just ask for people to be even kinder. As I always say, kindness is what really makes the world go round. And so for my plant foldies, that's really the only birthday gift I want from anybody that is actually engaged in my YouTube content is kindness. Let's support each other. Let's cheer each other in our future endeavors, and let's all go plant shopping at Pita's Planters. Just know that if you love the plants that you're seeing on this video today, you can actually buy them on pitasplanters.com. If you have Instagram, you can send them a direct message. What I love is that Pita's Planters can ship all over the United States, and they have fair and cost-effective plant pricing, which you will notice as I walk around today's video and show you all of the beautiful plants. You know, I really miss going to Pita's Planters. Life has been super busy, but anytime I really want to unwind, celebrate plants, and just be around amazing, kind people, I will always make that journey to go to Pita's Planters. It is a bit of a drive because I am based out more so in the north side of Dallas. Pita's Planters is really in the heart of Dallas, Texas. And so again, plant foldies, if you haven't hit the like button for this video, definitely do it. If it's not for me, let's do it for Pita's Planters, because Pita's Planters is one of the more iconic plant shops out in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, at least if you ask myself, in my opinion. You can see right here, Philodendron Hederaceum Rio. Look at how full it is, and look at how beautiful the plant is, and look at that price. Look at the price, plant foldies. Isn't it amazing? I mean, like literally, it is a birthday celebration. It is a plant celebration whenever we are going to Pita's Planters. And I will always say, I am so glad that I met Pita and David, Shauna, and the entire Pita's Planters team. For those that don't know, we actually call all of the Pita's Planters followers Pita Pockets. Let's say hey to all of the Pita Pockets, and for all of the plant foldies that continue to buy plants from Pita's Planters live selling Instagram events. Thank you so much. You know, whenever you support Pita's Planters, it is literally a direct support to me, because I want to continue to see this small business grow. I've seen this small business from just the beginnings, and I just love the fact that it has really gained some traction. So let's continue to just celebrate Pita's Planters. And you know, full transparency, plant foldies, it is my birthday, so if you want to send me a gift in terms of a plant, you can buy a Pita's Planters plant here and you know, send it as a gift, because I can just do a local pickup. But I mean, just kidding. But if you really want to send a birthday gift to me in the form of just buying a plant from Pita's Planters, definitely send them a direct message. You already know, if I get any birthday gifts, any gifts in general, I will share that on a future YouTube video. And if anything, it just means that you are supporting a local and small business. So let's go ahead and just walk around and see what plants Pita's Planters has available for us. You can see that there are multiples of many different types of plants, a lot of Scindapsus. Let's talk about Scindapsus. I would even say Pita's Planters is the one plant shop in the Dallas-Fort Worth area that sources out many different varieties of plants. Even if it is a small space, it packs a huge impact in terms of fulfilling your plant cravings. And what I mean by plant cravings, if you're into Scindapsus, look at this Scindapsus right here, Mount Salak. There are so many different varieties of Scindapsus, Anthuriums, Hoyas. Let's talk about Hoyas. There are so many different types of plants. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and have a big party for myself as I pick up these plants. I mean, take a look at this. This is a Dischidia watermelon. Look at how pretty it is. It almost reminds me of a Hoya, and the plant pricing, again, is phenomenal. Like I said, you know, in terms of Pita's Planters, if you ever just want to find rare and uncommon plants, easy care plants, plant pricing that rivals and even sometimes beats a big box store, you have to go to Pita's Planters. You will not be disappointed. Please tell Pita, Shauna, David, and the Pita's Planters staff that Richie says hello and that you are a plant foldie, and you will definitely be welcomed with open arms. Pothos Ulysses. So this is a Japanese Pothos by the Taruno World Series. It is now more readily available, and the pricing is amazing. I love the neon colored for this, but you know what? I can talk your ear off throughout this video, but for now, I'm just gonna walk around and just show you how diverse, what a large selection Pita's Planters has for anybody that loves plants. And plant folders, you can see that I picked up multiple different types of varieties of Scindapsus. And throughout this video, you will see that Pita's Planters, not only does she bring like a specific plant genus, but she has multiples of different types. And you can see that if you're looking for rare and uncommon Scindapsus. She has them available. I do love Scindapsus. You know, in terms of the plant care tips, Scindapsus do like bright, indirect light water when the soil is completely dry. Same thing with the Philodendron Hederaceum Rio, and she actually has full-blown hanging baskets of such a beautiful plant that you can let trail. One of my favorite plants as well is a Philodendron Hederaceum Neon. Look at the plant pricing for this one, and it's got a beautiful neon color for the leaves. Look at that heart-shaped leaf, and that's the thing about going plant shopping. If you ever feel the need to go plant shopping and you want to go to a one-stop shop in terms of a plant shop, you must go to Pita's planters. I mean, take a look at this. This is a Hoya Wyetii or a variegated Hoya Kintiana. Beautiful plant. Not a bad price at all. It is in a clear planter as well. And in terms of just the plants, you can actually buy lots of plant accessories, different types of high quality soil substrates. And then she also has local artists and just locally sourced small businesses that have things that are plant related. So like I said, again, Pita's Planters just has everything you need in a small space. If you love Anthuriums, you can see right here, we've got an Anthurium crystallinum and many different types of Anthuriums that are trending for a very inexpensive, cost-effective plant price. I have to ask the plant foldies that have actually bought plants from Pita's Planters, what do you think about the plants at Pita's Planters? And in the comment section, what do you love most about Pita's Planters? For me, not only do I absolutely love the fact that she has so many different varieties of plants in general, but what I would say I love about Pita's Planters is Pita's Planters really represent people that have dreams, people that show kindness, and people that always bring back to the community. And, you know, I really am a huge fan of Lupita and David, Shauna. You know, we have a really close relationship, and I just love the fact that if you have any feedback or any requests, Pita's Planters, this plant shop really does bring those comments and those feedback to really bring bring forth your plant wish list to come true. So like in terms of even these Anthuriums, I mean, look at this Anthurium Vicii. She has these plants where normally you would have to go either online to go plant shopping, but if you live in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, this is a one-stop shop in terms of just getting your wish list plant. And for me, just going here for several months, more than a year, I just love the fact that I've seen the growth in the business. I've seen just how it's evolved, and that's really where we all want to be, right? We all want to continue to grow as individuals, grow in our endeavors, grow in our passions, and I just love the fact that Pita's Planters has really represented that. I don't know plant foldies, I get a little bit emotional when I think about just the experiences I've had with my plant journey, celebrating my birthday, knowing that you guys have really given me so much love and support throughout the almost 2 years of doing plant YouTube content, and then just the people that I met throughout my journey. And I really did want to highlight a lot of that through making a video featuring my favorite plant shop in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and that is Pita's Planters. And for all of the plant foldies that really patronize, really support Lupita and David, I also want to say thank you. That is some of the best birthday gifts you can give, is to continue to buy plants from Pita's Planters, whether it's you taking a road trip to Dallas and visiting Pita's Planters, or for those plant foldies. And I already know, I feel the support whenever I jump on a live selling for Pita's Planters on Instagram. A lot of plant foldies will jump on there. I did want to shout out Dee, Angelique, Mike, Eric, Michael, and if I miss anybody else, I do apologize, but I do see it, and I do see it translate into sales for Pita's Planters. And it is a more personalized video today. I could say all of the things to really convince people to go shop at Pita's Planters, but truthfully, Pita's Planters can stand on her own in terms of just the plants. I mean, I'm picking up a variegated Alocasia Frydek, and when you look at the price tag, it can rival a big box store. And that's the thing, some people will say, Richie, all you do is support big box store plant shopping videos. I would say the majority of my content is that, but when it comes down to the local and small businesses, that is really where my heart is, because when you look at Pita's Planters, they are still making their business work. And I think it has to do with the tenacity, the will, the passion that's placed into this small business. And I always tell people, when you have a dream, when you have a passion, when you do it with the right intentions and you treat people with kindness and you show that through your passion, it will grow. I always really believe that that is what attracts people to a business. I know that for me, and I say this with all my heart, I will always buy my plants at Pita's Planters if I have the choice, because not only do I know the history behind the small business, but I also know the people behind it. And then when you also look at just the product, and the plants are super healthy, they're super lush, and I love that. I mean, you can see right here, I am featuring a lot of these plants. These are the plants that are for pickup that were sold through the live selling events on Instagram Live. I am so honored and I'm so thankful that I've been able to participate in the live selling events on Instagram. You already know I love to talk. I love to share my love for plants. And whenever I am invited to do a live selling event on Pita's Planters, I really do try to pour my heart and soul to make sure that people not only look at plants, but there is an entertainment or an entertaining show behind Instagram Live. I mean, you can see right here, Variegated Pachira aquatica. This one is somebody's for picked up, and I did buy some plants for myself last week that I am going to pick up today, just because, you know what, it's my 43rd birthday. Things have been doing going well for me. I've had my struggles. I've had things, road bumps in the past month or so, but I'm thankful that, number one, I am healthy, and they always say health is wealth. And then number two, just having the opportunity and honor to have a social media platform where I could be my most authentic self. Like, I already know some people are going to click away from this video. Some people may not be into the way I present my content, but I am a huge advocate in always being your most authentic self. So if you want to be chatty like me, if you want to be repetitive like me, if you want to be addicted to Aglaonemas like me, this is the YouTube channel that will allow me to share that passion. And you can see right here, Aglaonema Ruby. I bought this one right here, and look at how beautiful it is. It is only for $18.50, and look at how lush and full this Aglaonema is. You already know, plant foldies, as we celebrate my birthday this evening today, that I had to go treat myself to some Aglaonema gifts. So this one is an Aglaonema Peacock Merrick, and you know what's very special to this is the fact that, yes, I will always tell you I am a proud Filipino American. Mabuhay, kamusta mga kababayan, which means hello to all of my countrymen. This actual Aglaonema was a hybrid created by a Filipino American by the name of Clay. He actually has a nursery called Variegated Gardens in Florida, and I happened to meet him whenever I went to PlantCon 2025 in Orlando, Florida. So I ended up getting those two Aglaonema, but I might treat myself to some more Aglaonema. Wait till the end of the video to see what Aglaonema I end up getting, because I am going to dub Pita's Planters as the best plant shop that has the most diverse Aglaonema collection. I would also like to say that Pita's Planters needs to be the official headquarters for anybody that calls themselves a plant foldie. I know that Dallas PlantCon is just around the corner, and for those that don't know, I will be going to PlantCon 2025 in New York City, and the reason being is, number one, I have to go see Kunzo, the legendary Kunzo, at the PlantCon in New York City. And then I also just, for some reason, I just couldn't help myself from going to PlantCon. I really enjoy showing you guys some of the more rare and uncommon plants, and just all of the local and international vendors that we would have there. But you know, in terms of Pita's Planters, Dallas PlantCon, we are hoping to plan some type of like plant folding meetup, some type of cultivation corner meetup. So all of that is in the works. And again, plant foldies, if you made it this far into the video, please make sure you are pressing the thumbs up and like button for this video. And you can see Pita's Planters carries my favorite soil substrate, which is Classy Rabbit soil, for the new lower price of $19.99. I've also been using this soil substrate called Fox Farm soil, and then I also use Lechuza Pond. So if you like soil substrates or semi-hydroponic substrates, Pita's Planters has it. And you can see right here, this table actually has a lot of the plants for 30% off, and you know, you can actually save a little bit more money for some of the plants that have been sitting here for a while. And aside from just all of the different types of gifting items that they have, Pita's Planters also has a little bit of a cabinet that has some unicorn plants. So we're going to take a look at some of these plants right here. Feel free to leave in the comment section which plants you would buy. I know that there are a couple of wish list plants right here. You can see we've got some variegated Alocasia, we got some Monsteras, we've got some Hoyas. It's like this one right here is a Monstera White Monster. This one is by the legendary Kunzo, which I am super excited, Plant Foldies, to be meeting at the PlantCon 2025 in New York City. That is really one of the big reasons why I am making a trip out to New York City at the later this month, is to see Kunzo. But you can see that this is actually his plant that he had created, and you can see right here, this is one that is available at Pita's Planters. So you can get legendary plants at Pita's Planters as well. And you know, that is the exciting part about Pita's Planters, is no matter what corner of the shop you turn, there's going to be some plant that is going to capture your attention. It is a one-stop shop for any type of plants, any type of plantee accessories. I absolutely love it. So we're just going to continue to walk around here. I'm going to pick up some more of these plants. You'll see that there are variegated Alocasias. We also have some beautiful Hoyas. So Pita's Planters has actually increased its in stocks in terms of different types of Hoyas. This one is so beautiful as well. And if you are a Hoya head, this is another place where you definitely need to be shopping. Again, a lot of these plants are available to purchase online. If you find a plant that you're interested in, you can even send them a direct message on Pita's Planters Instagram. If you have Instagram, you can even probably take a screenshot of this video of the particular plant and see if it's available for shipping. I know that there are several Aglaonema that I will be featuring later on in this video that I definitely want to buy. I know that today's video is really all about treating myself to my 43rd birthday celebration. So I am hoping that I will get some more of these Aglaonema added to my plant collection. I know that there are a couple that I already have in my cart, but who knows, I may end up having some more impulse tendencies when it comes to Aglaonema, because like I said in all my other videos, I'm pretty much addicted to Aglaonema, and that is okay as long as it is bringing me joy and it's not necessarily breaking my bank just yet. But anyways, let's go ahead and continue to look at some of these plants. You can see this is a variegated Alocasia poly. Look at how stunning these variegated plants are. And you know, this one right here is a variegated Anthurium hookery, and you'll notice that the plant pricing, Plant Foldies, the plant pricing is cost effective and budget friendly, even for these rare and uncommon plants. Every time I go to Pita's Planters, it just always amazes me how many plants that this small plant shop has, considering that it is a small space, but every part of this plant shop has some beautiful plant, accessory, gift. I mean, take a look at this. We've got a variegated aloe vera right over here. Look at how beautiful that is. Absolutely stunning. I used to have a variegated aloe vera plant, but it ended up in plant heaven. The thing about aloe vera is you don't want to overwater it, but you also don't want to put it in really hot heat because it will melt your aloe vera plant, or at least that's what happened with me. And then you'll see more Hoyas. This one is a Hoya black cat. Look at how beautiful this is. And you know, in terms of Pita's Planters, if you're going to ask me when is the best time to go plant shopping at Pita's Planters, pretty much any time. But if you really want to soak in the beautiful lighting, I would say shop in the morning. That east facing gentle morning light just illuminates all of the plants. I typically go in early morning whenever I want to film and feature this beautiful plant shop. Today I just happened to come in late afternoon, or at least in the afternoon. I've been doing a lot of big box store plant shopping videos, and you know, I always mention how you want to diversify where you buy your plants, but in terms of just featuring a local small business such as Pita's Planters, this is my favorite shop. And when you think about the diversity of all of the plants, the selection she has, this definitely beats a big box store. You will find so many different types of plants, so many different types of genuses of plants. I know that I've been picking up a lot of Hoyas. So like, for instance, if you are a Hoya head or somebody that just absolutely loves Hoyas, you can buy so many different varieties at a cost-effective plant price. And again, for those that are not able to make it into Pita's Planters, this year is when Pita's Planters actually started shipping plants, and that's exciting because it really has broadened the horizons in terms of being able to reach more plant lovers like yourself. I did want to say again, and I will say this throughout the video, thank you to the plant foldies that continue to support Pita's Planters. I hope that someday you guys will be able to come into this plant shop in person and pick out some plants, because she really does source out so many amazing plants like this Anthurium Beccari. This one is so cool because if you look at the edges of the leaves, it has like an indentation of a border, and that just makes it such an interesting plant considering it is just a green plant. And then you'll see right over here, she's got a lot of 3D printed propagation stations, and each one has a cutting that you can take with you. So you're basically getting a free plant whenever you buy that. And I love the iconic "I'm rooting for you." I am definitely rooting for everyone that continues to watch my plant shopping videos. I'm definitely rooting for Pita's Planters for their continued growth and success. And for me, I'm rooting for myself. Just cheers to my 40th time around the moon. Happy birthday to myself. I am just really thankful that I'm able to celebrate this with the plant foldies, and I'm able to celebrate it by featuring one of my favorite, actually it is my favorite plant shop in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and that is Pita's Planters. I mean, look at this. $125 for this variegated Philodendron Jungle Boogie. I would absolutely love this. I just have to either save a little bit of money. I mean, plant foldies, feel free to drop a super sticker if you like. And for those that don't know what a super sticker or a super thanks is, it is a monetary tip that you can give any YouTube content creator in the form of a monetary tip. It definitely helps support any content creator in terms of the time invested in creating this content, or better yet, just the supplies and gas money it takes to just travel around. At least for me, that's what I utilize it for. Now over here, we've got an Epipremnum giganteum variegated, and this one is definitely a large plant. I remember seeing this about 3 or 4 years ago when it first made it into some local small businesses and nurseries out in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And you'll see we have snippets of Aglaonema, but have no fear, plant foldies, especially the ones that want to hashtag popularize Aglaonema. I will get to the Aglaonema varieties because today's video will solidify the fact that Pita's plant planters is definitely the queen of Aglaonema selection in all of the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And that is saying a lot, considering there are many different local small businesses, independent sellers, and big box stores that feature Aglaonema, but I would say consistently Pita's Planters has that. And I would even say that about Hoyas. I mean, what plant shop can you go into and have a selection of Hoyas and different types of philodendrons? I mean, look at this one right here. Love the inner variegation of this particular Hoya. Beautiful plant. I'm not necessarily a Hoya fan, but in terms of just the appreciation for the beauty, it's not that I'm not a fan per se, that I don't want to collect Hoyas. I just haven't been bitten by the Hoya bug yet. If I become a full-fledged Hoya head, I will definitely shop at Pita's Planters. So let's continue to walk around and pick up some more beautiful plants. I will flash the plant IDs and the plant names on the screen. So if you're interested in buying any of these plants, I'm pretty sure the majority of them, for instance, is Philodendron Emerald King, for $110 is able to ship to your doorstep. So you can either take a screenshot, send that picture to Instagram. You can call Pita's Planters and see if they're able to ship to you. I really hope that if you're not gonna go here in person, treat yourself, buy yourself a present on my behalf of my birthday, to treat yourself with a beautiful Pita's Planters plant. If only I could take you all plant foldies with me and we can go in-person shopping at Pita's Planters. It's super relaxing over here just to walk around and show you all of these plants. I know that I can be a little bit chatty, but I've tried to just give you sections where we can really just practice mindfulness and look at some of these beautiful plants that we're picking up. So this is a smaller variety or smaller pot of the Hoya variegata. This is another Hoya that I would love to add to my plant collection, and I typically don't like the smaller leaf type plants, but this one is an exception because it is so adorable. And you know, with Hoyas, it is a plant that is also pet friendly, and you know, for me, I have to think about pet friendly options because I do have 2 chickens. They wouldn't be called babies anymore. They are really growing up so fast. I've got a barred rock hen and a Rhode Island red hen. Her name is Catriona, and then I also have Charlotte. They are just living their best life. And you know, when you think about even chickens, you know, I am growing a lot of my plants outdoors, and you really have to be mindful about whether they're going to get into the plants. And I will say that my chickens have bitten into my Aglaonema, and they're not necessarily pet friendly. So you have to keep an eye out on your pets. And this is the reason why I also like Pita's planters, in the fact that they are very much in tune with what is pet friendly, what is easy care plants. They will assess your space in terms of the amount of light you get and give you you know, recommendations on what plants are going to be suited for you. And then over here you can see they've got so many cute plant accessories. You've got earrings, you've got hanging baskets of Philodendron Hederaceum Rio for a very inexpensive price. And you know, again, I just am happy that I chose to go shopping at Pita's Planters and make this my birthday episode. I really hope that you guys will share this video, Plant Foldy, share this video on any of your social media platforms, whether it's Facebook groups, Instagram, your own YouTube channel. I would love to continue to promote Pita's Planters and really show people how this shop is super full, has many plants to choose from, and many plants that are going to bring you joy. I mean, if you want a full, beautiful, lush philodendron micans right here for a good price, you can get this shipped to your doorstep. And you know, this is one of the classic philodendrons. This is one of the philodendrons. I will say you're going to need to stay on top of the watering in order for it to not get leggy and lose its leaves. But needless to say, if you're able to provide the care tips for that, it will thrive for you. Look at this beautiful Manjula Pothos that is on trend as well, and lots of easy care plants. We've got a beautiful Alocasia golden bone, and this one has several Alocasia growing in this pot right here. You can see that the plant pricing is not bad at all, and the Alocasia golden bone is such a beautiful plant. I am a fan of Alocasia, but the problem is they're a little bit finicky of a plant. They really do better if you are to grow them in lechuza pond in a semi-hydroponic substrate. For some reason, their fine roots prefer that, and they stay hydrated. But dark foliage, beautiful plant, super lush. Buy it at Pita's Planters. And then we've got some more Hoyas living their best life. You can see that they're shooting out more vines just to attach on a trellis. This is for $29.99. So plant foldies, let's keep walking around and seeing some more beautiful plants at Pita's Planters. Let me know in the comment section what you think of these plants, and if you made it this far into the video. And first of all, thank you so much for continuing to watch this video and not swiping away or clicking away. Thank you for that. Please make sure you are pressing the thumbs up or like button for this video. It definitely helps push this content out to more plant lovers like yourself. And if you want more exclusive plant content, please consider joining my YouTube membership tier. It's called the Super Plant Foldies. For the price of a cup of coffee, say it with me, for the price of a cup of coffee, Plant Foldies. Join my YouTube membership tier, the Super Plant Foldies. You'll get membership only videos, you'll get updates, you'll get access to special custom made emojis, and truth be told, it really just makes the sustainability of this channel, creates passive income for me. So by joining that YouTube membership tier, you are definitely helping me sustain this channel. So if you are watching this on a computer, you can press the join button, or if you are watching this on your phone through the YouTube app, you can go in the comment section and click join, and you can join my membership. That would be awesome. That would be a great birthday present for me if you haven't already considered joining the YouTube membership tier. But plant foldies, you can see right here, more Hoyas under these grow lights. You can see on the left, there is a Sansevieria fernwood. So she's also got a bunch of snake plants, very easy care plants, beginner friendly plants. Now this is super cool. This is a print of Aglaonema leaves. I really like that. That is such a cool little plant accessory. You can see that there are many varieties of Aglaonema leaves, and that one is only for $18. Really like that card or plant print as well. We also have some for Monstera, Hoyas, and even more Hoya blooms. So really interesting, and you can see this beautiful Hoya right over here. That is a nice and full Hoya basket, and that's the thing about Pita's planters. If you're looking for Hoya baskets that are outside of just the typical Hoya carnosa, you can go to Pita's planters, but look at how beautiful this space is right here. Is another classic genus of plants. We've got some Syngoniums at Pita's planters. You can see this is a Syngonium Go Glow. My recommendations for Syngoniums is you definitely need to make sure that you do not leave them in drought, meaning that if their soil dries out completely, you need to make sure that you're watering them immediately. Make sure you give them bright indirect light. Syngoniums eventually want to climb, so if you're able to provide a support for them to attach on and climb upward, that would be the best for Syngoniums. Syngoniums will also grow mature leaves where they'll start getting lobes. And for the pink varieties, or even just the variegation of Syngoniums, they are a little bit more reliant on the amount of bright indirect light you provide them. If you ever need to rehab a Syngonium, what I would do is cut it back down to like 1 or 2 nodes to the pot and just bring it outside. Within a month, you'll have that plant rehab back because they will grow back. And then now we are going to start looking at these Aglaonemas. Everybody get excited. This one is an Aglaonema, dazzling gem, or what you would call the sparkling Sarah. So we're going to be picking up lots of different types of Aglaonema. This one right here is an Aglaonema ruby. And what I like about Aglaonema ruby is it actually gets really large leaves. It's a pretty fast grower, considering Aglaonemas typically are a little bit more slower growing. This one is only for $18.50, and to me that is such a good price for Aglaonema ruby. So you can see she's got many different types of Aglaonema ruby. And again, plant foldies, if you want to add to your plant collection in terms of Aglaonema, you can ask Pita's planters to ship these Aglaonema to your doorstep. I would definitely love to collect all of the ones that they have. I try to buy all of the Pita's planters Aglaonema, and I did want to shout out Lupita for really listening to some of the feedback and really sourcing out Aglaonema. I would say that this is definitely the plant shop that has them. And you will just see the sea of beautiful Aglaonema. So we have the classic Aglaonema Silver Bay. So if you don't have one, definitely buy it at Pita's planters. This one is another plant that is low light tolerant, drought tolerant, and you'll see that Pita's planters actually has more of the green variety of Aglaonema available. So these are Aglaonema that are super easy. This one is called the Aglaonema Christina, and you'll notice that the leaf pattern is a little bit different. This is one Aglaonema I surprisingly don't have in my plant collection, so I would love to get a hold of this one. This one one is only, I believe, for $18.50. I will definitely come back for this, or at least gift myself. That would be a perfect plant to add into your plant collection. And then we're just going to keep picking up some more of these Aglaonemas right over here. You'll notice that this one right here, I'm definitely going to treat myself. I want to go ahead and buy this Aglaonema. This one is only for $18.50. This one is an Aglaonema, either Green Army. I believe this is the Green Army. What a beautiful plant. And you can see that it's got a pastel minty green leaf. This variety of Aglaonema, the green versions, tend to get larger and they're faster at their growth as compared to their counterparts, the more colorful counterparts. But love this. So if you are not really into colorful plants, you can always get the green varieties such as the Aglaonema Silver Bay, Aglaonema Christina, Aglaonema Green Army, and the classic Aglaonema Maria. And you'll notice in this pot right here, look at Aglaonema Maria. It has several little baby pups that have popped up. This one is a prolific grower, and again, another beautiful plant. And you know, whenever you think about the greener plants or just the green variety of plants, oftentimes these plants are pretty much overlooked, especially Aglaonemas. Even the colorful varieties are, but I will tell you, the green varieties are always going to be your consistent performer. You'll even notice that there are little small nuances of this particular Aglaonema. I am fascinated of this Aglaonema Christina. You can see that it's got a lighter whitish type streak. A very faint white streak in the middle of the leaf, the veining. So $18.50. I definitely would love to get one of those. And I don't even mind getting another Aglaonema Maria. Any of these Aglaonemas are definitely on my list. And you know, you talk about plants that you can have multiples of. Well, I don't mind having Aglaonema on any of these as a double or triple or quadruple on my plant collection. Take a look at this beautiful Aglaonema hues, and this is a Greg Hambali Aglaonema. So Greg Hambali is an Indonesian hybridizer. He recently passed away, but his legacy continues. He is the reason why there are so many beautiful Aglaonema varieties, because he has really taken it to another level and hybridized them. The Aglaonema hues is one that for that price is not a bad price at all, because typically you would have to import that, and that would be more than $100. That one is only for $65, and it is a very nice, beautiful, large leaf Aglaonema. If you want a little bit of speckles of pink, you can get this Aglaonema Wishes. Absolutely love this as well. I love that it has a little bit more green on this one, because it's going to be a bit more of a vigorous growth in terms of just it growing faster for you. Plant foldies, you can see that there are so many rare and uncommon Aglaonema. So here's the thing about Pita's planters. Notice how I'm looking at this Aglaonema Fortune. A lot of the more orange varieties, pink varieties, even the cream white varieties are Aglaonema that typically you would need to get from overseas. But I would say in terms of buying Aglaonema, especially for those that are not necessarily comfortable getting plants from overseas, because it's not necessarily for everybody, there is an acclimation period. You can at least buy Aglaonema from Pita's planters, and you know that, or at least I know that these plants have been growing in the United States for quite a while, so they are not fresh imports. They are well established in their actual pots. You can see that they've got many different varieties. Aglaonema Red Valentine, for instance, this one is only for $18.50, and so you'll get a lot of common and uncommon varieties, and these are cost-effective plant pricing as well. If you were to search some of these Aglaonema on Etsy or other platforms that sell rare and uncommon Aglaonema, you will see that Pita's Planters, in terms of plant pricing for rare and uncommon Aglaonema, she is very competitive. And so for anybody that wants to get into Aglaonemas, you already know a lot of my intention is to get Aglaonema to be a little bit more popular, a little bit more trending. Plant foldies, let's go ahead and treat yourself and buy yourself an Aglaonema. Or if you want to give me a birthday gift, you can always, buy an Aglaonema, like this Aglaonema Orange Stardust, as a local pickup for anybody that you want to gift. But this one right here, $49.99. So this is one of the more rare and uncommon Aglaonema. The thing about Aglaonema Orange Stardust is it is a challenging plant to acclimate whenever you get it from overseas. So this one, fully established already, is one that you can grow in your plant collection. It is a beautiful plant. More bright light will give it more orange, and you can see that the Aglaonema Fortune is similar in its look. And then we have some more Aglaonema that I'm just going to walk around and pick up. I love the Aglaonema Pink Lipstick, also known as Aglaonema Pink Siam. Beautiful plant. I love the white stems. I love the light pink margins or borders on its leaves. Beautiful plant. It's an easy care plant. So if you like pink plants, Aglaonema Pink Lipstick is available for purchase at Pita's Plant. Aglaonema is Aglaonema harlequin. This is another hybrid from the famous Greg Hambali. This Aglaonema actually grows very large as well. It's a large leaf Aglaonema, and we have this available at Pita's Planters. So as you can see right here, there is a mixture of different types of Aglaonema. I love this Aglaonema Amelia. I didn't know the plant ID, but I actually have several Aglaonema Amelia. I love the pink stems, and you can see this is in a 6-inch planter for only $22. So as far as Aglaonema, if this video isn't getting you excited about Aglaonema, I don't know what else is going to make you excited, because look at how pretty these Aglaonema are. Again, she has colorful varieties. She's got the green varieties, which in my opinion, are the easiest to grow. So if you want to start your collection with Aglaonemas and you just want to start with something that's going to grow consistently, you know, get yourself an Aglaonema Christina. If you don't just want to get an Aglaonema Silver Bay, order yourself an Aglaonema Green Army, or you can get something as beautiful as this. This is an Aglaonema Sparkling Sarah, also known as Dazzling Gem. You can see that this one has beautiful pink stems. It's got nice variegation. This one you will see commonly at some of the local nurseries. I haven't really seen this at big box stores. Aglaonema Ruby is another one that you would find potentially as a trending tropical plant by Costa Farms. But as far as Aglaonema, if you want to start a collection, this is the plant shop you need to go to in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. But if you're not even able to go, you can just order this. $75 for this variegated ZZ plant. That is amazing. And the thing about ZZ plants, they're a little bit slower growing, and the variegated plant for sure is going to be a slower grower, but it is still a beautiful plant, and it is priced at a cost-effective plant price. So I'm just going to continue to pick up some more of these Aglaonema. You can see this is an Aglaonema Lucky. And the thing about it is, if your Aglaonema tend to get a little bit caney or they lose their bottom leaves, you can repot them further down into a pot, and that will fix the problem instantly. Monstera Adansonii Neon, that is awesome as well. So if you like neon colored plants, that one is available at Pita's Planters. I know for a while she had the Monstera Neon as well available. So in terms of just a lot of these plants, you can get some of these rare and uncommon plants at this small plant shop that, you know, packs in an impactful shopping experience. I mean, this one right here, Aglaonema Pink Lipstick again. I love this Aglaonema. I think it's so beautiful. I love the pink borders. I love the pink stems, white stems. And then this one right here is an Aglaonema. I think it is the White Snow or something of that nature. You can see that it's got a beautiful, very subtle White Snow Dream. White Snow. It's got a very subtle peach vein in the middle of its leaf, and then we have some more plants that we can pick up. But as I round up this big box store alternative shopping video, so shop local, this is just one that I would say I really enjoy, and I really enjoy just showing you all of these Aglaonema. Please go ahead and go to petasplanters.com. You can do an order that way, or you can take a screenshot some of these plants, send it to their Instagram, and they should be able to respond to you fairly quickly, and you'll be able to get these plants shipped to your doorstep right away. You know, in terms of just me reflecting on my 43 years on this planet, you know, life is all about you know, really looking at that silver lining, really looking toward the present. You know, tomorrow is not necessarily guaranteed. It is all about living in the moment, being mindful, being appreciative of all of the love and support that friends and family give. And to me, just as I walk around here and look at these beautiful plants at Pita's Planters, I'm just reminded of how I am truly honored to have a plant community like the Plant Foldies that not only tune in to watch my shopping videos or plant content, but also support this small business right here. Pita's Planters has definitely gotten a lot of Plant Foldies buying plants from her, especially since she started to ship plants. And I hope Plant Foldies, you guys will continue to look towards supporting small businesses. I know oftentimes we will look at big box store plant shopping videos, and it's because most of us may not have access to an amazing plant shop like Pita's Planters. But if you are willing to put in orders, shop online, this is the plant shop that you definitely need to go. I mean, you can see this beautiful Hoya Black Magic. This one is Sunstress. This one is amazing. And I did want to say thank you to Shauna for hosting me today. We got to catch up on a lot of things. You know, it's been a while since I've gotten to be able to go to Pita's Planters in person. This is my birthday plant haul right here. This is what I have treated myself. I got myself my own little birthday gift. I've definitely wanted, you know, plants that are going to be consistent for me, plants that are not going to give me stress, and plants that will bring me joy, and that is Aglaonema. It has been so much fun just walking around here and just talking about plants, really reminiscing on the first time I actually stepped foot into Pita's Planters and where this plant shop has really taken off. I hope that, you know, Pita's Planters will continue to grow. I hope that Plant Foldies, you guys will continue to share Pita's Planters Instagram, the website, and all of the positive reviews you can possibly give on Google reviews, because again, while this might be a small plant shop, it definitely has a huge impact, not only in people's lives in terms of plants, but just for the community itself. You know, Pita's Planters recently hosted a night market where a lot of the plant community came out, and I hope to still be part of you know, future events that Pita's Planters host. I know that Dallas Plant Con is something that we are looking toward, and I hope you guys will make it out there as well. But for me, thank you to everybody that has given me birthday wishes. Thank you to everybody that continues to support me. And, you know, as far as what I would like to say is I'm definitely rooting for you guys. I'm rooting for Pita's Planters, and I'm rooting for all of us to hashtag popularize Aglaonema. Please buy all of the Aglaonema. You can ship it to your doorstep. You can do local pickup. Let's just buy all of the Aglaonema that she has available, because she is still quite stocked with quite a bit of these beautiful Aglaonema, and they are looking for a good home. I mean, all of the colorful ones. I definitely don't have Aglaonema Fortune. I definitely don't have some of the other Aglaonema varieties, like the Aglaonema Christina. Those are some of my wish list Aglaonema. I wouldn't mind getting another Aglaonema Hughes that is a performer. But anyways, Plant Foldies, what do you think? Definitely let me know in the comment section what you think about Pita's Planters, whether you bought from Pita's Planters, whether you are planning on taking a road trip to Pita's Planters. You know, Pita's Planters is about a 45-minute drive from where I am based at, but it is worth every minute that I take to make this journey out to this beautiful plant shop. So please go to petasplanters.com, shop Pita's Planters. Definitely consider joining my YouTube membership tier. If you'd like to drop a super sticker, that would be amazing as well. But as you can see right here, beautiful plant shop. And as always, my name is Richie at Growfolds. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel with all the notification bell on. Click on the videos that are showing up on the screen, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.